All right, so Thursday is here, finally.
Yeah.
So there's a public holiday tomorrow, so lots of people are happy.
You're already chilling now. You're already chilling.
I'm already all chill, you know.
T-shirts, jackets.
I'm in that weekend mood already. Getting ready for the elections on Saturday.
And on Thursday mornings, there's always something amazing about to happen in the studio.
Yeah, something amazing always happens on Wake Up Nigeria. It's all about entertainment, food, lots of great stuff. MM is in the kitchen right now with Chef Ofe, who's back.
Cerise Pink in the building.
Lots of free stuff this morning.
Hi, Ofe. Good morning. Good morning,
Looking
guys.
forward to it.
To have you back.
Yeah.
So we're making something delicious, guys, as usual, in the kitchen this morning. So you gotta
Are those
stay
sweet
tuned
potatoes
for
or
this
yams?
one. Yeah, sweet potatoes.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Looking forward to it. Anyway.
Not just delicious, but also healthy.
All right, so don't forget we're streaming live right now.
Yes,
just in
indeed.
case, you know, we're just putting it out there.
Yes,
tvcontinental.tv is the website you should go to, and also on Facebook as well.
Make sure you stay right there with us. We're going to be taking you along with us for this amazing ride. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Ope. Don't forget to use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria for everything you need to do this morning.
Yeah.
If you want to participate on the show.
Thursdays are always sweet because you
Yeah.
feel like, the weekend is like day after tomorrow. So we're prepping, we're trying to wind you down for the week. Hopefully you've cashed all your checks today. We better do it today. No wasting of time.
That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, but the banks will open tomorrow as well.
Well, that's what we hear. We're not so sure every bank is going to comply with that.
All
Find
right.
out from your financial services provider.
Exactly.
It's all about etiquette this particular Thursday.
Yeah, on complimentary cards. We also have Janet Adete, who's going to be joining us to talk to us about the do's and the don'ts.
Yes,
Should I
indeed.
give the card? Shouldn't I?
And then Mike will bring us updates in the world of technology.
We have visual artist joining us in the studio. His name is Femi Onogoroa, and he's going to be displaying some of his arts collection later on the show.
We love Thursdays because something else makes it special. Our book chat will be happening today. We have an author in the building, Nwogugu. She'll be discussing her book, The Parent Organizer.
All right, of course, another personality joining us on the show today is Adekola Taiwo and his band, popularly called Starlight. They will be delivering a musical performance for us today.
Don't you just love live band stuff?
Starlight.
Our guest for today is Nigerian actress, TV personality, and model Cynthia ABJ. Now, she'll be getting up close and personal with us later on.
This business will fetch me a lot of money. By the time I do it 1, 2, 3 more times, I'm going to own my own apartment. I love this job.
Okay. So far, so good this week, yeah?
Yeah.
We've survived this far.
I can't believe it's Thursday.
Honestly.
On my way to the office when I was like, it's Thursday, wow.
Yeah, things move really fast. Yeah.
Now,
What's wrong with you, Mike? Why is squeezing your
Why
face?
can't you believe you were expecting today to be Tuesday?
I know you always wait for the end of the month.
You want
so
today
that
to be
because
Tuesday?
of salary.
End of March month.
well, it's the shortest month of
I
the
love
year.
the middle of the month.
February seemed to just
It should
fly
just
by.
run. April needs to come very fast.
What's
Why?
happening in April?
Game of
Everything
Thrones.
good. No,
Game
no,
of
no.
Thrones.
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, more of Endgame, but April is the month. Like, April should just March.
When's your birthday, Mike?
Huh?
When's your birthday?
June, that'll be June.
Oh, okay.
But April is the month, and let's get done with this weekend, first of all. Let's get done with it. Let's hopefully...
Let's just get past it. You know,
Yeah,
just,
because
you know.
the INEC chairman said over 95% of the card readers, that was the major thing that had to be recalibrated, and that's the major thing for the dates.
Yeah.
That's about the major thing that was holding, and by now it should be done, because this was about 2 days ago. It said over 95% were done.
And election materials in all the states, so everybody's ready.
Yeah.
So no more issues.
Let's
let's get through it.
Let's
An
go.
interesting conversation between my husband and my nanny yesterday about the election. So
Okay.
she asks, okay, so the election is this weekend, right? And he says yes. And he's like, so it's important for everyone to go out and vote. And he says yes. And then she says, and then he asks her, aren't you going to vote? And she says, am I going to be paid
To vote. Wow.
to vote? So That brings me to the mentality of that a lot of Nigerians have regarding going out to vote for the elections.
So they expect to get something.
Exactly. So we shouldn't be swayed by politicians or anyone during the season. Go out there and vote the right people that you think are that you can hold accountable.
So I said the same thing. I said a number of people weaponize poverty, and this is a clear case of weaponization of poverty. I mean, so people go out there and they say, okay, I've gotten rice, I've gotten maybe salt or something. Hey, someone should put 2,000 or 3,000 in my hand. Someone will tell you, okay, collect the money, but vote for who you want. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's sensitization. That's it for me. Everybody needs to be sensitized that, okay, hey, look, what you're doing for not just for yourself, for your children.
You're selling your rights. So go out there and vote the right people.
It does have a lot more to do with your children and people coming up after you, people that are going to be affected by this. Now, a lot of people of a certain age have basically lived their life to a certain point where not a lot can be changed about their stars, about what's going to happen to them. But then the young people that are in their communities, in their own homes, are the people that are going to endure or suffer through what your decision might cause.
Talking about young people, don't vote on Twitter. Go and vote at the polls.
Wow. Vote on Twitter. I like that.
No.
You know how we do it every Thursday morning. Yes! Wake up and exercise, 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 exercise. Are you guys good to go? Okay, if you are good to go, let's just do some light warm up and go into the main business. Let's go, stretch it out. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Get
4,
ready for Tabata 1.
2, forward, good job. Yeah, that's good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
5,
2. Take it up.
4,
Awesome.
3,
It's very, very, very
2,
important to warm up in any form of exercise. Good job. And switch to the other side. Good one. Good one. That's good. Yes, this morning is going to be aerobics. Who is good for aerobics? Okay, 5 seconds. 4, 3, come on, 2, march it out. Come on, go, 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 go.
2,
yes,
1.
Keep moving.
Rest.
Awesome.
Cycle
10,
1 complete.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I just want you to move your
Prepare
hands. Yes,
and
go as
work.
fast as you can. Ignore the music. Come on, just keep going. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, push up. Go, 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 go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
2,
press. Go.
1.
1, go. 2,
Rest.
3,
Cycle
4,
2
5,
complete.
6, 7, 8, 9, tap. 1, 2, go, tap. 1, 2, go,
Prepare
tap. Awesome.
and
Tap.
work.
1, 2, go, tap. That's it. Tap. 1, 2, go, tap. Perfect. Tap. 1, 2, go. The last 2. The last one. Take it side to side. Just enjoy yourself. Take your time. Breathe in and out. Just keep moving. Okay. Okay.
3,
10,
2,
9, 8,
1.
7,
Rest.
6,
Cycle
5,
3
4,
complete.
3, 2, above your head, pump, go, 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 2, come on, 3, keep
Prepare
moving, 4,
and
that's it, 5, go, go, 6, go, go, 7, move it, 8, 9, across your body, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more, 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, squat
2,
and go, go,
1.
squat,
Rest.
go, go, squat,
Cycle 4
go,
complete.
go, squat, go, go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Prepare
side to side.
and work.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready? We're doing some house exercise now. Why standing? How do we do it? Let me show you. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. 1, 2, tap, tap, go. 1, 2, tap, tap, go. 1. Awesome. Tap,
3,
tap, go.
2,
1, 2.
1.
Perfect.
Rest.
Go, go.
Cycle
1,
5
2.
complete.
Awesome. Come on, come on. 1, 2. Good job. Let's go. 1, 2. We're doing 3 now. Let's go. Go.
and
1,
work.
2, 3. Take your time. Go, go. 1, 2, 3. Keep moving. Go, go, go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Go, go. 1, 2, 3. Who is ready for 4 now? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rest.
Don't stop, don't
Cycle
stop.
6
Let's go.
complete.
1, 2, 3, 4. Take it easy, take it easy. Good job. Side, 4 high knees,
Prepare
and 4 jumping
and
jacks.
work.
Who is ready? This is the last exercise, and we're going to cool down. Are you ready? Yeah. 4 high knees and 4 jumping jacks. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go. 1, 2, 3.
1.
The last one.
Rest.
1,
Cycle
2,
7.
3,
Complete.
and 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Who is breathing? She's tired. Okay, let's cool down. Awesome. Take it easy. Exercise is life. Your body and your life is a gift. You should not take it for granted. Why we take it to the studio? We love you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ben Fitz. All right, guys, we're back to the kitchen. And I am with Chef Ofe of Ceres Pink Occasion. And this morning, we are making sweet potatoes, fried sweet potatoes, and efirin sauced chicken wings, guys.
Let me rephrase. We are making potato slides and efirin sauce chicken wings.
All right, guys, so on your screen right there are the ingredients. Potato slides.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Slides.
Be touche.
Girl, let's talk about the ingredients for this meal.
All right. Okay, so in here we have sweet potato slides. Again, I'm already frying some in oil, groundnut oil. Yeah. Then here we have the pre-boiled chicken wings.
Okay.
We have the chicken broth. This is the sliced
Efirin.
efirin, yeah. Onions, pepper mix, seasoning
Seasonings.
cubes, salt. I had a little bit of curry here, but I've put it into
The potatoes.
Yeah.
And we have palm oil, of course.
Yeah, palm oil for the sauce. Yeah.
So today's recipe is pretty healthy because you have sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah,
You can make
and
it.
then-
You can take it a notch higher, healthy by using olive oil, a healthier version of oil.
Oh,
to
okay. To
fry
fry your potatoes.
Or you could actually bake them if you want.
All right. So I think we've paid so much attention to our potatoes. Let's move over to our sauce.
So let's start. So I'm going to.
Because I'm sure everyone can fry potatoes.
You
Yeah.
be
So
surprised.
basically, guys, don't mind this is slides. We are frying potatoes.
Slides.
So yeah, it actually depends on how you like them, to look. When it
You
comes
have
to
cubes
presentation.
now. You have cubes. You have sticks. So why can't we have slides?
Well, for fries, I think I'd rather have my yams in sticks than.
I think
yeah.
you eat more if you have them in sticks. But they're in slides. If you have like 4 or 5.
No, they're not filling. For potatoes, when you have them in sticks, they're not filling.
Why are you getting hungry?
Yes, I am actually. I just had a watermelon and banana smoothie this morning.
Ooh, that's healthy.
Yeah, I know.
Well done.
For those of you who are beefing already, saying no weight loss journey anymore, there is, guys.
No weight loss, no weight loss.
All right, so what's going on? We're
I'm
heating
putting
up
the,
our palm oil, okay?
I'm not going to heat it to bleaching level, just
Okay.
a little bit hot. Yeah, just
And
a
then
little.
we're going to toss in our onions.
Onion.
Oh, that's a lot of onions.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine
Are
all
you
that
team,
flavor
Are you
in
team,
the onions.
team no onions or team onion?
I'm team onions. I love onions. I really don't
too.
understand when people say they don't like onions.
don't
I don't get
it.
that.
I just can't relate.
All right, guys. We are making potato slides and efirin sauce chicken wings, according to Chef Ofe, even though I think they're just fried potatoes. But hey, we'll return shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Janet Adetu is back. She's here with us for another etiquette discussion. Now she'll be talking about complimentary cards and the etiquette that accompanies that.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to the
Thank
studio.
you very much. Thank you so much.
You look amazing, I have to say. Love
Thank
the
you.
look
I
today.
appreciate that. Thank you. Business cards, complimentary cards, they're extremely important. It actually tells you how professional someone is, but more importantly, it tells us that this is your visual image when you're not there, or your virtual image as well when you're not there. So sometimes you give the person the card, they remember you and your details, or when you're not there, someone else can give your card on your behalf, So cards are really important. The way you present your card speaks to your personality. The look and feel of your card is also extremely important. Now, I understand in the millennial age, a lot of people have said to me, no, I don't do cards. I'd rather scan your card, on my phone and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. However, of course, only a couple of weeks ago, someone stole my phone. So that's, you know, you can imagine how
happen,
easily
you know.
you can lose a lot of information based on the fact that everything is on the phone. And again, it's easily accessible for you to have a card holder, like I say, to make sure that all those details are there. A lot of people don't look after their business cards.
I've actually had my concerns about this. I really have.
Okay.
My main concern was the fact that over time, it became a large number of cards.
Yeah.
So I had bowls and jackets and drawers full of cards just piling up. So it just used to, you know, freak me out when I like, okay, I'm trying to find this card and I'm, you know, searching frantically.
But honestly, Titi, at least you were keeping the cards. A lot of people go to networking events because that's the best place where you need your card. They take all these cards from people. When they get home, they take it out of one bag or the other, drop it on the table, drop it in a drawer, sometimes trash it in the bin, you know. And it's very important. Like you can see, we have some card holders where you keep all your cards. Exactly. You keep all your, I keep all my cards in card holders. And as a matter of fact, I actually make sure that I have, like if I have bankers, I might use half a booklet for banks, half a booklet for vendors, if I go to weddings and I take people's cards, so that when I'm looking for a particular card, I know which booklet to go to, all right? Now, you might not need so many, you might just have one. Then segment your card holder according to different industries or different categories.
So for instance, this is banks.
This is all banks,
a lot of bank logos here.
It makes it so much easier for me to look for the card. But what's most important is this. When it comes to your business cards, you must make sure you try to carry that complimentary card anywhere and everywhere. And it's very unprofessional for you to say, oh dear, I don't have my card with me, or I've run out, or I left it in this bag, or I left it in the car. Have those cards anywhere and everywhere. And before, it was only about business settings. But now, even when I go to a social event, I pop a couple of cards in my bag. Because I've had people ask me for my cards. So if you're going to any event at all, have some in the car, have some in your bag, have some in your desk, in your drawer, have them in different places. And remember where you have kept them so that you're not looking for them when you need them, all right? Take them to networking events, all right? But don't dish them out like poker cards. Make sure you're having a conversation with someone. Make sure that it's important and it's relevant. And don't give everyone your card, only when you think it is necessary. Well, the protocol of complimentary cards is really about how you present your card, the look and feel of your card. So
when you say present, so this is my card now. So what am I doing?
No. So you've given it to me like this.
Okay.
You should always look at the face of your card and give it faced upwards. All right.
Faced up like this.
Yes, faced upwards always. All right. And even as I am receiving your card, it's important for me to look at the card, acknowledge either the logo, the name, you know, say, oh, okay, you work for here or you're this. And then value that card as you value the person. Make sure that as you've got that card, pop it in your own card holder and transfer it when you get home. And having said that, when you're giving out your card, make sure it's a neat card, not one that you've written on or one that is tattered or torn or mutilated. A neat card, okay? And don't just give it to them coming out of your pocket, your bottom of your bag or your back pocket. Try as much as possible to get yourself what I call a leather card holder, one that is durable, all right? And your cards fit in there like this. Everything speaks to your professional image, all right? Open up your card holder.
Open up the card holder.
Pop out your card and present it.
Like this.
That speaks to the kind of personality you are. And you're giving it to people that you value, and people will value the way you've given them your card as well. You know,
there was something you mentioned. You mentioned the fact that a card should speak to someone and make them remember you. Now, I've seen all sorts of cards. I've seen aluminium, I've seen plastic, I've seen transparent cards that you can hardly see.
Some with pictures on them and all their face.
Yes, so what do you say to that?
Again, with cards as well, I have seen so many. Some are too big, they can't even fit into a normal business card holder like this, and that's wrong. But you see, what is important is make sure the face of your card is white. I always say, let it be white. Put your logo there, put your name there, put your position there. And then all other details at the back. I've seen so many cards where everything is on the face of the card. It gets lost. So relevant information, people lose it. So try and put the details at the back, because at the point in time I'm speaking to you, all I really want to know is your name.
Okay, so what about if I have a purse like this?
Yes, that's
if I have a purse like this.
Yes.
So is this okay? This could function as my card holder, right?
I use this in my bag to keep it. It's fancy. It's a set. It has another purse to go with it.
Okay.
I keep my bulk cards here.
Okay.
But when I go for professional events, I keep a smaller amount here.
Okay.
All right. So that's important. And again, when you're giving out your cards, the rule of courtesy is give it with your right hand. Don't give your card with your left hand. Don't give your card face downwards.
Okay,
you know?
and don't give a mutilated card.
Don't give a mutilated card at all. And with cards, it's important. It speaks to who you are. People will remember you by your card. Make sure it's always available. Don't always remember where in your bag you have kept it, not digging down.
I have to stop you there, I'm afraid, but thank you so much. So let me receive this the proper way now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Let me remind you, if it's an international place, 2 hands.
2 hands?
In Asia.
Oh, okay, like
2
that.
2 hands, absolutely.
I've learned something new.
Yeah.
And hopefully so have you. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, and that was our etiquette session with Janet at day 2.
Welcome back. It's Wake Up Nigeria, and of course, with me in the kitchen is Chef Ofe.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, whenever we have her on the show, she comes up with all kinds of mouth-watering dishes. And this morning is no different because we are making potato slice,
Good.
and
Efiri sauced
chicken wings. Yes. All right. So pretty excited about this morning's meal. Pretty healthy as well.
Yeah, it
and
is.
on your screen right there are the ingredients, but we'll run through them quickly.
Okay.
Ofe.
So we had sweet potatoes. We fried almost 90% of it, so that's the remaining one we're frying.
Okay.
Then we had pepper mix, which I put in here with the fried onions inside palm oil. Yeah. Then we have the pre-boiled chicken wings.
Okay.
Then we have salt, seasoning cubes, a little bit of curry powder, which I use to fry the sweet potatoes. Then we have the efiri leaves, and we have palm oil, which was for the sauce.
So why did you choose to use efiri this morning?
It has that aromatic, you know, that flavor, not what? Flavor, no, that aroma, that aroma.
Okay, maybe flavor, because it actually, efiri is more or less scent leaf.
Yeah, scent leaf.
It's also scent leaf, actually.
Yeah, but I won't say flavor, because for me, I don't know if people feel the taste, but I think I get the aroma more than the taste, so I would say aroma.
Okay, aroma.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to allow that pepper mix to dry up.
Yes, I'm going to put in the wings because I want it to cook properly inside. So I'm not frying up this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just going to allow all of that cooking?
Yes, let all the water dry off. Once the water dries off, irony, we'll put in more chicken water.
Exactly, because I'm like, if you're letting all that water dry off, what happens to the chicken?
But with this one, once you put in, you're not going to let it dry, you're just going to let it cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get all that chicken flavor into it.
Yes, into it, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so let's talk about the health benefits of efiri.
Okay.
Did you know that efiri actually helps to take away bad breath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figures because of the aroma.
Yes. So if you have bad breath, it also,
But how do you do that?
eradicate that.
Are you going to blend it up or chew it or?
Yeah, you chew it like that or you blend it up. It depends on how you like it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And did you know that it's also a mosquito? You could use it as a mosquito repellent.
Really?
Yeah, these days that mosquitoes are everywhere. I've heard people on social media complain about the kind of mosquitoes
let's start buying bags of efiri.
Right. So what you do basically with your efiri is you burn it out.
Okay.
And then you, when you burn it out, it becomes dry. And so you just put the dry leaves.
No, burn it out how?
Like you burn it out in the heat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
In its stalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you burn it out in the heat and then you put it in different places and just helps to take all of the mosquitoes away.
Nice. Yes, teacher.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But there's something I saw this morning that got my attention.
Yeah.
It's advised that pregnant women shouldn't take efiri.
Which is funny because it helps fertility.
It helps with fertility issues.
You understand?
So I'm curious.
I can relate to it too,
Why should pregnant women? I was really excited about this meal, and then for a second I'm like,
Or maybe for infertility, it's like a cleanse. to cleanse out any
Toxins.
toxin. But for a pregnant
Infertility
woman, what, they're not
toxins?
cleansing
No.
out anything.
Well, it actually plays the role of taking out the toxins because it actually helps to, fight antibacterial infections and, inflammatories in your, system.
So I guess for pregnant
Well-
women, you don't want to go and take out what you're not supposed to take out. So don't just
Well,
touch
it's
it.
advised that pregnant women should stay away from ifeanyi just in case, guys.
Yeah.
So you heard it on Wake Up Nigeria, right?
Yep.
All right, so where we at, sweet? Let's check our pepper mix.
bubbling away. It's gonna dry out very fast.
There's something about making palm oil and pepper mix.
Yeah, it
This
has
is something,
this
yeah.
rustic village.
And then you now add iru to it.
Oh my, oh my.
I know, right? I'm such a foodie. I can't help
Yes,
myself.
you are. You are.
But this smells good, really good. You want to put in the seasonings yet?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, because you already have parboiled the chicken.
The chicken with
Yeah,
seasoning
so
and
it
all.
already
So,
has-
so I
yeah,
need
so
to know the level of seasoning that is
to put
in there
in.
before I put in more. But this has to dry out before I do that.
Yeah. All right. And this is would you call this recipe fast?
It is. It
Because it would
is.
be an amazing option for kids to take to school.
Yeah, it is. But another way to get it faster, the pepper mix. Instead of putting it straight, you could actually boil it before you put in oil to
Okay.
dry up all
To dry
the
up
water.
all the water, yeah.
Yes.
Then you toss in your
So
oil.
frying will be very, very fast. Yeah.
And it's also advisable not to bleach your palm oil.
Yeah. Don't even bleach it at all.
Don't even bleach it at all.
If you're not making no further,
what all
you have
that
no business
nutrients in
bleaching it. Yeah.
All right,
So I'm
great
going
stuff
to
happening here in the kitchen. So for your potatoes, you could have other, alternatives.
Yeah, you could have
so you could have
yam.
like boiled plantain,
Yeah.
yam, rice,
Yeah.
beans, maybe.
Yeah,
Depends
beans.
on how you like. your-
Plain boiled beans.
Yeah, plain boiled beans. All right, enough of the kitchen. Yeah, I know. We are peppering them gang this morning on the show, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. But we have to move over for some visual art discussion with Yomi and Femi. Hello, guys.
Thanks so much, MM. Now, of course, I have here with me Femi Onogroa, who is a photographer and an artist, and is talking to us about some of the work that he's been doing. Of course, he's also the founder of Honor Arts, right?
Honor Images.
Images. Now, I looked at some of your images. They're fantastic. The background and some of the things that you do. Talk to us about your inspiration and how you started out and focusing on photography.
Actually, my inspiration comes from my environment, things I see and everything. I can come to TVC now and take the building from a different perspective and come back the following day and still take it from another perspective.
Right.
So it's just my environment that determines, that gives me inspiration.
I know that some of the work that you've done, came from your native town, which is Odobolu. And I saw some of the pictures of the children, of everyday life, and that's the kind of thing that, because sometimes in the village, things are a little bit slower than in the city where things are fast-paced. So how do you pick your subjects to observe and take pictures?
Actually, when I was in Odogwele, like you mentioned, I was just there for like Christmas holiday or something. So I just decided to stroll around the village. And why I specifically take children, because I was seeing them in their natural state, how innocent they looked. So I was really, really touched by what I was seeing. So that's why I picked up the street photography and the documentary aspect of photography.
All right, so we have some photographs on the screen there. I wanted us to talk about some of the photographs. There was one where there was a child in the window. Okay, so that's one. This one is in Lagos, obviously.
Yeah, this is Lagos.
This is Lagos. That's the keke, the popular keke that we see around.
Yeah, actually, this is reflection.
Yeah.
It was after the rain. You can also tag it after the rain.
Yeah. Okay, then this one, this is also after the rain as well.
This is after the rain, but this is life within a drop. That anything can happen. It's just from my own perspective.
Yeah. I love this one at the railway.
At the railway, they're waiting for the train to stop so they can
They can board the train.
Yeah.
That's very nice. So this one is in Agege or Iju?
This is in Oshodi, actually.
Oshodi, okay.
This is Oshodi.
All right.
This one is Albanicoro, long exposure. This one was actually done when I was in Yaba Tech. This was a project.
I like this one. This one is fantastic. So
It
looks like there was a lot of activity along Ikorodu Road, and you were on top of the. How did you take that?
I was on top of the bridge.
Yeah.
It's a long exposure whereby the things that are moving, you see them like in the speed of light.
Right.
Why the things that are not moving, the non-movable object, they all stand still like that.
Right. Okay. So that's actually a skill, like a technique used in photography. So there'll be the standstill images, then there'll also be the moving images.
That's why photography is an art.
It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. There are a few others that I wanted us to also look at. Look at this one here. That's a vulcanizer.
All right. This one was when I was coming back from school. And it was raining. The rain was so heavy, and I saw the two guys were using an umbrella while the guy was still walking. It shows the never give up of the African man. They're always eager to work no matter the situation.
Yeah, I love it. Now, when you look at some of your pictures, sometimes it feels like a throwback to the 1960s and 1970s. You use a lot of black and white images. Well, why do you do that?
Why use a lot of black and white? Because that's my own style. I wanted to create a style for myself. And black and white, these black and white pictures are always it's forever green, you know.
Evergreen. So this one, you have a lot of images of people. Like, for instance, who's this?
Okay, this one was when I was in. This was in Ijebu-Ode. When I was in Ijebu-Ode. I got to, when I meet people, I get to talk to them before. I make them get free with me before taking their picture. Yeah. He told me about the problem he was facing and everything. Despite everything, he still had a smile on his face. Yeah. So I was just trying to, what that picture was trying to say is that no matter the situation.
Okay, that's the little girl I was telling you about that was in the window of, this is Odogbolu, right?
This is Odogbolu.
Very nice. Over the Christmas period.
Over there, yeah, over the Christmas period.
Fantastic. So I just like how you capture the Nigerian spirit everywhere you go, talking to strangers, convincing them to let you take their picture.
But it's not always that easy talking to people, especially people that you've never met before, you know. They'll think maybe you want to use their picture for some kind of...
Well done. Thank you so much, Fema Norgua, for joining us, and well done on your great art. Hopefully we'll see more of you this year. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
All right,
much
there's still more on Wake Up Nigeria, and still to come, we have a book chat with Nwogugu, and also a live band is on standby for a performance. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Well, hello again, beautiful people. We are still here dishing out more of your favorite breakfast show. Everything that you need in the morning, we've got it right here.
You know when you said favorite breakfast, I thought you were going to say favorite breakfast cereal or something. It sounded like favorite breakfast cereal. It just feels like...
Now that you mentioned cereal, I'm thinking about...
Yeah, breakfast.
Yeah.
Getting hungry in here. But not to worry, we have Chef Ofe already working hard for us. And yes.
And some people look like they've already had a feel of whatever is going on in the kitchen.
Yes, Mike, get out of there. Leave now. Security.
Mike has had a full breakfast this morning already.
Somebody needs to call security for Mike, please.
Go away, Mike. I didn't do it.
They didn't cut you.
Oh, wow. My name is Titi Layo.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. The journey of experiences continues. You can stream us live right now on our website at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Yes, sir.
For comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and on Instagram.
Yes, indeed. So that hashtag, very, very important, people. Wake Up Nigeria. Literally, wake up and tweet to us. Thursdays are really special. We have great authors pop into the studio. We get to meet them, greet them, talk about their books, and we'll be having one such amazing author today. Nwogugu is going to be joining us for a discussion on her book, The Parent Organizer.
All right, and another personality joining us for today's show is Adekola Taiwo and his band called Starlight. They will be delivering a musical performance for us shortly.
Our guest for the day is Nigerian actress, TV personality, and model Cynthia Ebije. We'll be getting up close and personal with her very, very soon.
This business will fetch me a lot of money. By the time I do it 1, 2, 3 more times, I'm going to own my own apartment. I love this job.
Okay, so I found out that today was World Margarita Day.
Where was Margarita?
But I couldn't find a way to infuse it into the kitchen.
Okay.
Because, you know, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's alcohol.
Yeah, it is an alcoholic beverage.
I'm sure
it's a cocktail.
Yeah, it's a cocktail.
It's a cocktail.
A very popular one, actually.
Whoa.
Very, very popular.
So, but do we, you know, at times we go and ask for cocktails and we don't know what they put inside. We ask for general cocktails.
Yeah.
And we don't know what
Just
they put
give me
inside.
cocktail.
And they'll say, do you want...
But there, you know, there are competitions, international competitions on cocktail making and all that, and it's just incredible.
Mixologists, they come together and all that. But you see, it's the same thing I have with cooking competitions and competitions like this.
Yeah.
Now, if 3 of you are contestants, and then I taste Titi's cocktail as a judge, wouldn't my palates or my taste buds have been affected? Would I get your meal or your original taste after tasting hers?
So there's this thing, what they call it?
Lime or lemon.
No, not lemon. The lemon will affect the taste. Crackers.
Yeah.
So there's this really
dry
crackers.
yeah.
Okay.
So you chew on it and it makes your tongue bland.
Yeah.
And prepares you for the next taste.
Good, because a judge, you'll be conflicted.
Yeah.
Because
how would I?
So 3 of them are ready, and then I put this one, and then I put this one.
The one that is worse is the food.
Food tasters.
How do you do it?
The same with perfumeries. So they give you a cup of coffee beans to smell. To change,
in between.
Yeah, the notes in your sinuses so that you can smell a new perfume fresh.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Now, our author of the day is not just an author, she's also an entrepreneur, life coach, and project manager. Nwogugu is the author of our book for this week, Parent Organizer, which is a unique planner and mini coaching program that helps address some of the daily issues of parenting for both parents and their children. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
And congratulations on this.
Thank you.
This was launched in December.
Yes, it is.
An amazing book. I've been flipping through, as one does when they get a new book, and I've seen so many very insightful and interesting sections. Okay, let me start with you saying, how did this all start?
Okay. Okay, started by whenever I take my daughter out for play dates, summer classes, I get a lot of teachers asking me questions. What did you do? How come she can read at 1+? How come she can read at this age? How come she does this and does that? And I kept telling them, this is what I did. I think I got tired of explaining. Then I had a coaching session with a mom who came to my house and then told me, come, I need to get your, I need your schedule. So I kept giving people my schedule. I'll type it, and then I'll print it out, give it to them. And I'm like, that's not enough. So it's important I give them everything. And the only way to do that is to give them my complete schedule. That means I had to write a book.
Okay, so this book, I'm looking through the content page here. It says you have a vision board, you have affirmations, you have emotional healing questions for parents. You also have goals. You also have decluttering the home. You have children care checklist, home chores, a daily schedule, a reading plan, a food plan, shopping plan, monthly observations, and so much more. I went straight to the plans and charts. That was where I went first. Okay. Because I'm someone that I used to do that as well. I used to be like military style. But a lot of people used to complain that it was too rigid. So from what I have here, you have your bedtime schedule.
Yes.
Here you say, you know, you give parents a chance to actually put in the time for themselves.
Yes, please.
But there was another place where you actually said 7 p.m. bedtime. I'm like, in Lagos, 7 p.m. bedtime. A producer brought that to my attention, and that was why I flipped to that page. Halima has an amazing young man in her house as well, an amazing son, who at 7 p.m. is not going to go to bed. So you've never had that issue of it being a bit too rigid, you know, take a shower, put on pajamas, use the potty. Isn't that a bit too much?
No, I don't think so, because parents work very hard. They go out in the morning. And even if you're an entrepreneur, you work from home, you'll be tired by that time. So it's important that you make sure that the kids have a routine, so you also have time to also do other things in the house. So I think I actually started when she was 3. It was really tough from when she was 1 and 2. It was really, really tough. And I knew, you know, it actually was really stressful for me. I couldn't cope. So I started reading online, asking other moms, like, is it possible for Nigerian children to go to bed by 7? And I just started doing it, and it works.
There's a section here also on, you know, a schedule for 0 to 3 years old.
Yes, please.
So babies at that age, how do you get a baby on a schedule? I
learned that from my very first nanny. She said she has 9 children. And
9?
Yes. And she said she started potty training when her baby was 4 months, and that really scared me.
Okay.
She said, Madam, some of us, we don't want to buy diapers for a very long time. So she started potty training on time, 4-month-old baby. So that woke me up, and I said, okay, maybe I had to also learn from her. But it took me a long time, you know, and all of that. So I just started from when she was 2+, I started setting all those routines. It was a gradual process, very tough, but I didn't give up until I got to the...
There's something you call affirmations here.
Yes, please.
For children? Break that down.
For the affirmations, it's so important because some of the children need to know who they are from the home. They don't need to know who they are outside. So saying I'm beautiful, I'm kind every morning, they have different kinds of affirmations. We have affirmations for morning. We have affirmations for bedtime. We have different, even during the day when she's reading, she has a book that she has an affirmations during reading time as well. Okay. So in between the day, because you know we're all human beings, we're all from families. I mean, it's what your parents actually taught to you from a very young age that you're actually that's actually making you confident who you are today. Your self-esteem is built up from your family, how you were brought up, what you thought about yourself, the way you see yourself is very, very important. And that's the best time to start. That is when the child is very, very young. So I think it's very important because you build their confidence early. They are very, very outspoken. They say what they want, and then just build up their mindset.
So I feel like there's a parent at home asking, are you in the corporate world?
I'm actually an entrepreneur right now.
So you have more control over your own time?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so do you think that is probably one of the reasons why you were able to schedule things so precisely? So for a woman who's a banker and arrives at 8 p.m. every day, do you think she can survive or use this kind of schedule?
She can, because the book allows you to plan your day. I mean, you're not supposed to use the sample. You can actually create yours. Okay. And the book allows you to train your staff. It's more like you can use it as a training manual. So they don't say because for me, when you hire this worker, some of them can't really speak good English. Some of them don't even know what you want from them. Some people don't even know the quality of service they need from their workers as well. Like, this is what I want. This is the time I want this child to read at this time. I want my child to sleep at this time. So if you're a mom and you have an 8-to-5 job, this book is a very good book for you because you can literally just tell her, by 3 p.m., this child should be eating this food. So I plan the meals, the fruits for the day, and like, this is what we're going to drink. This is what she's going to be drinking. Her hair is going to be done by 2 weeks. Her nails are cut on Wednesday, and all of that.
So basically, you've put together like a manual.
A manual,
A manual, like a user manual for your home.
Yes.
I have to say a big thank you to you for coming to talk to us about this book.
Thank you
Once
so
again,
much.
the name of the book is The Parent Organizer.
Yes.
I was going to say I didn't see Daddy much inside this book. I have to say, I'm sorry, I have to just put that there. It's the mommy organizer to me. But we'll talk about this more on social media. Please use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria.
He's a better parent than me.
I'm handing it over to the garden now. Adekola Taiwo and his Starlight Band are about to give us a show. is right there, and she's already dancing.
Let's go. Hey! All right, thank
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Starlight. All right, so serving some amazing gospel music this morning is Starlight Live Band, and they're about to bring you something like you've never heard or seen before. Guys, take it away.
Ọba ológo dídán, a ó fi àríwó ayọ̀ kí ọ Jésù mi. Ọba ológo dídán, a ó fi àríwó ayọ̀ kí ọ káàbọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ọba ológo dídán, a ó fi àríwó ayọ̀ kí ọ Jésù mi. Ọba ológo dídán, Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi, kò sí o, kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o. Ẹ tóbi, alágbára ńlá, kò sẹ́ni tá lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o. Ẹ tóbi, Olúwa. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Oh, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Listen, you are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here. You are here. Dive and turn around. I worship you. I worship you, oh Lord. I worship you. Waymaker, oh oh oh. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. In and around the world, working for the miracle, I find no one, nobody like you. I've been to many places, searching for the better life. I found no one, nobody like you, nobody like you. Oh my Jesus, Ebube, Ebube, ha! Ebube, oh my Jesus, Ebube, 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 I say, oh my Jesus, Ebube, 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 oh, oh my Jesus, Ebube, 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 oh yes, Ebube. Today, Today, àwa gangan lóye bá ṣe yìn Jésù àwa. Oya, mo ti lo Olúwa. Mo ti lo Olúwa. Lọ́kàn mi ṣe balẹ̀ dẹ́dẹ́. Lọ́kàn mi ṣe balẹ̀ dẹ́dẹ́ o. Oya, ọmọlẹ́yìn Jésù wọ́n ń hallelúyà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ọmọlẹ́yìn Jésù wọ́n ń hallelúyà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. TVC Wake Up Nigeria wọ́n ń hallelúyà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Àwọn lọmọ Jésù láàyè wa, èṣù òdẹ lẹ́nu lọ́dọ̀ wa. Láwọn nìkan lọmọ Jésù láàyè wa, oṣó olè lẹ́nu lọ́dọ̀ wa. Oṣù tó bá fi ìtìjú mú mi àdúrà, yóò sì ṣúgà ara wa kílẹ̀ tó mọ́.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, in 2018, Cynthia Ebije got her entry into Nollywood, and she's found herself in a number of movies ever since.
She is not just an actor, though. She's also a TV personality and a model, and she features in Mnet's newest series, My Siblings and I. She's joining us this morning.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, I like the introduction.
I like what you did with your hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. That hair flip was like, did you practice that?
Yeah.
Did you plan it?
It's natural.
Okay.
She also happens to be Titi. She also happens to be Miss Photogenic.
Miss Photogenic.
And best dancer. She's she's all that.
So guess what, Yomi? Guess what?
Yeah. What?
She also went to Istanbul to represent Nigeria in a beauty pageant. Like.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like. Hello.
Hi.
So let's.
And I'm about twice her age.
Twice, Yomi? Add a little more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just putting it out there, just in case you think I look,
What?
Oh.
I know you think I look younger.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, I'm confused at what's happening.
I'm just saying.
But you are quite young. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you.
So let's ask how this all started.
Okay, acting. Well, to be honest, I didn't like Nollywood when I was little.
Oh, wow.
I didn't like acting. I liked to watch movies, but like I didn't like acting. I don't know, because it's like more of a runway thingy. I don't know how I got in, but
So this is where I flip it back on you, because you said, because I'm not tall, and it was so obvious that you had this thing about being tall, but you're already winning, titles, pageants, without being tall. So don't you think, the height is just not a factor?
I wanted more, that's the thing. I wanted more because I had a lot of models as friends, and they were all tall, and I'm like, why am I not tall? Okay. So it got to a point, I started to eat beans a lot. I started, I would go to this wall, check my measurements every single day to see maybe if I have increase in height. I went to a pharmacy one day and I told them I needed a drug to get me tall. No. And they started to laugh at me. I felt really embarrassed.
Now, there's something that you said about your parents. Yeah. And why is it so important? I mean, as you're a young person and, young people are watching now, for your parents to support your dreams. Because here you are, you're still young, you're still in school, but you're doing a lot of things that, you're passionate about.
Yeah.
So tell us how you think, parents' involvement in this kind of a thing is important.
Well, if my parents weren't supportive, I don't think I'll be where I am right now. And to be honest, they're really proud of me right now. So I'm sure they're like, we made a very good decision when we said we're going to support her. So they know that, okay, this is what she wants to do. They're not living my life for me, but they're just trying to encourage me in any way that they can. So my parents are very understanding. I was speaking to my friend, and she told me that her parents are not so supportive, and things aren't going well for her. She's really sad. So I feel like every parent should listen to their child so they don't get to that stage of depression, because it actually does lead to depression when they can't do what they want to do.
So my question now is understanding the issue of parents being protective and exposure to all sorts of different negative situations that can happen in this industry. So the truth is out there. It's right there in your face. There are producers being accused of, almost raping, girls at auditions just to give them roles. There are also cases where, you're out at night just because other people in the industry are out at night in order to keep up appearances. So that might have been an issue for some other parents. Yeah, exactly. Has that ever been a concern for you?
Well, growing up, I would call myself very intelligent because I read a lot. I know about these things. I've heard stories. So I knew well enough that okay, this is what to do and this is what not to do. Okay. So although people reach out to me, like young girls, that they went for an audition and then the producer is telling them to pay money to give them a role. And I'm like, no, you don't have to pay money. It's for free. It's your talent they want, not your money. Sometimes they say that this producer wants to sleep with them, and I'm like, no, you guys should not listen to them. I mean, if you have any question at all, just reach out to me or reach out to someone that you trust and will give you good advice. Don't just make these decisions by yourself if you're not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you've never had to go through anything like that?
No. Well,
Okay.
You have one
All right.
story.
One
yeah,
story.
I
at
have one
least.
story. I'm not going to say his name, but like I went for an audition and then he told me I got the role, but he would want me to have something to do with him. And this man he's married. And I'm like, I'm not going to take the role if this is why you're giving me the role. He was like, no. He wants me to have the role. And I was like, okay, I want to know if this role I'm getting is because of my talent. Because if it's not, then I'm not taking it. And he was shocked because so many girls would jump at this opportunity. And he was like, no, you know what, that he doesn't even care anymore, that he's giving me the role because I'm really good.
Okay.
That's fantastic. So talk to us about My Siblings and I. It's fresh, it's nice, and it just puts you out there. And then talk to us about that experience.
I want to especially thank Mrs. Funke Akindele Bello. She's the executive producer for giving me the opportunity to star on the project. I went for an audition. I get all my jobs from auditions because I just started, so no one knows me. I don't know anybody. So I went for the audition. I got a call back. And then all of a sudden I got the role. They called me and told me I got a role. I didn't even know it was for Mnet. I just went for one random audition. So on set, they told me it was for Mnet. And I'm like, really? Like, I'm going to be a star? Yeah, so that was how it started. And from then on,
All right.
Wow, very nice.
We were watching a clip of you just there in action.
Yeah.
Just now. And it really looked interesting to see.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, to see you doing all that.
So what's going on
What's
here?
happening here?
Okay, so my character is Bingpei. Bingpei is a bad girl.
Okay.
She's a liar, she's a pretender, she claims to be what she's not.
Okay.
And she influences her cousin, Angela, negatively, right? So, that video you just saw,
Yeah.
she went home, like, to her cousin's place to steal food stuff.
Okay.
Beans, rice, gari. And she told them she has money to buy it on her own. But, like, why are you still stealing?
Okay, look at that. Look
So
at
let's have a
that. So
look.
she's literally stealing.
Good eating.
And she gets
Yeah.
goodness me. All right then.
That one dairy can't put it away. You
Yeah,
put in
you
more and
keep
then you get caught.
taking more. All right then. So it's a pleasure having you here, and of course we've been hard at work.
Oh, yeah.
Our chef has been hard at work putting together a great breakfast for us. So I think we should go find out what's going on.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, guys. So yes. A lot of work has been done. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi.
How you doing?
Please have a seat over here.
Thank you.
Welcome to the kitchen and welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. So here, of course, is Chef Ofe. And she's made you this morning. You want to go?
Potato slides and efirin sauced wings.
Ooh.
So I hope you like Ifiri.
I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it's nice.
Well, okay, the scent leaf. That's actually, yeah, that's scent leaf, yeah.
Right. So,
It looks great. Let us know what you think.
All right. So have a taste.
And while that is going on, we begin to say our thank yous on the show. Big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
Yes, indeed. And of course, a big shout out to Fola at Fola's Place for our hairstyling. Much love to everyone who came on the show today. It's been a very interesting Thursday.
Yeah, quite interesting.
Okay,
Different things happen. Well done, Chef Affair. Well done.
I love it. Yeah, it's different. I mean, it's different from the usual stew that we take.
All right.
I like the scent leaf and the potato, right?
Yes, potato, sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
It's really nice. You did
Thank
well.
you. Thank you.
All right then. So that was the result we were hoping for.
Oh, yeah.
So before
Even
Mike,
if she's acting, it's fine. It's all good.
wow.
No, I'm just saying, I know she's good.
Go away.
Before Mike attacks that pan over there,
All these plates.
yeah, we need to make sure. So security is right there on standby. You can already see them. They're right there. We are gonna say our goodbyes for today.
Yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow for the Friday edition of the show. The pre-election edition of Wake Up Nigeria tomorrow.
Yummy. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. See you tomorrow.
Have a great day.